Good morning. A very interesting start to the morning with pressing the buttons as I was. I'm Ros Boundy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand or Kipper card spread reading. Cards of some sort, one of those tools that I use in my psychic medium work and play and fun and all that I do with them. So I love it. We're here for a daily reading, a general card spread that's going to help you, well, hopefully, give you some guidance and clarity around what today might mean for you, or have some awareness of what you might need to be, well, basically aware of. Let's go over to the cards. Tune into your psychic senses yourself and your spirit guides. Here we go. Now, these are this morning, what we're using is the Kipper cards. Here we go. Because it's a Saturday. No, it's not Saturday. It's Sunday. It's a weekend. I've decided I'll use the Kipper for the weekends or something else, or add extras in later. Who knows? So they're a gorgeous deck. I love the artwork that Ciro Marchetti brings out, and he's the one who created these. As far as, well, the beautiful artwork. And that there is the guidebook that comes within it. I've chosen 3 cards because it is easier to bring them into the zoom so that what we can do is have a slightly closer look at them rather than being in the distance. I can't sing. Well, I can sing, but not ad hoc like this. There we go. The cards that we have. Now, I haven't got me very clearly in here. Now, why is that? Oh, it's one of those buttons I must have lost in the mixture. Let's just go and have a look. I'll press a button here. So if you hang on a sec, I'm just going to see what the picture-in-picture is doing. It's supposed to be having a picture-in-picture, which it normally does, and I haven't got the second camera chosen. That's a bit weird. Okay, we'll do that. No, it's not that one. Hold on a sec. I will get this worked out in a minute because I've always had it sitting there where it's both of us. Picture in picture. Just hang on. No, I have chosen it. Picture in picture. Show picture in picture. Oh, hang on. Show picture in picture. And I can't know where my camera switcher thingy is. Oh, this is frustrating. I've been doing this for how long with the eCam coming into it? Oh gosh, this is not fair. Not fair. What's that doing? No, wrong camera. I'm wanting the, oh gosh, Logitech live stream. That was the one I needed, but I need a camera switcher. Ah, frustrating. My apologies. My apologies. Unless I've missed out on something that hasn't quite, this is frustrating. I'm supposed to have a little switcheroo that automatically sits up there in the corner that something has changed here. So unfortunately, I don't know what it is that it's doing. So from the intro screen is me, then this is meant to be the cards, which it's not at the moment. Hold on, let me change that camera. That's meant to be the 22. No, that's meant to be the 20. Seen on 20. There's supposed to be a switcher thing in here, and I cannot find it. Oh dear. Well, that's okay. We have the cards here. You just can't see me in it. I'm going to whiz over to my little one. Now you are going to see me in the Be Live. That one's right. Oh gosh, what is it doing? Oh, wrong camera. It's not the right camera. This is funny, honestly. It's a bit weird doing it like this because I don't normally. Now, hold on. Let's get rid of any echo. Let's swap that around. Hold on. And it's supposed to swap around the other way. Let's see, that's better. That's a little bit better. Oh, Gosh, gosh, gosh. And I have no idea if I've got any comments coming in from the good morning. Hi, Julie. Lovely to have you here. You can hear me. Well, you can hear me at least, I would hope. Can you hear me? I've had some issues with my setup. I didn't check the setup first. I did sort of, but not together. You don't find out some of these things until you're actually going live. So I am now, so thankfully. And now I've just got to work out where my camera switcher is. It's not in the eCam side, so I'm really not sure why it's not. Let's have a look at that. What's that thing? I don't know. I do not know. And over on the Be Live side, I do have, I'm just going to come over here. Oh, there's a lot of things not quite working out as usual, which is weird. Well, it's not. It's some stuff happens like that, doesn't it? And hi to Shaz, saying hi to everyone. Gosh, finally found the comments are coming in on the Be Live. So good morning to Susan. Lovely to see you here as well. So you can hear me. Oh, that's good, and it's not echoed, I hope. That's good. Good, good, good. And Shaz says she can hear me, so that's good. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm almost looking at the one that is the Be Live is showing up not quite enough space to show all of the cards at once in that design. So I'm going to have to move that a little bit just to, yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky, but it's fun. Okay, here we have distant horizons, toil and labour, and poverty. So pretty much as the story would unfold out from the start, you know, we start a sentence at the start. Here in our Western world, it's from the left to the right. So what we're starting with, and it is distant horizons. Now this card is quite a intricate design of what is a fantasy ship. Let me go and hold it up, see if I can hold it any closer to give more detail. So we can see the sails and the my cameras are not very clear now. They're getting the focus isn't coming in as well as it could. But there's the sails of the ship. It's got the usual country flag that you'd see, albatross or seagull. There's the hull. And it's got quite a different hull style. So it looks like it can be adapted to going anywhere. And there the anchor has been set free. So what we're looking at with that card for today is dreams. It's the distant horizons. It's stuff that we can bring into our mind or that's come in actually without invitation. You know, sometimes, well, dreams, we don't really invite them in. They happen or they don't. So usually when we're asleep, but we can daydream. It's all of that possibility of the thinking and the energy around the distant horizons and seeing the possibilities for different things that is within your reach maybe, or it may be absolute total fantasy like this actual depiction looks like a fantasy. So it can be the positives though. So it's what we're bringing in that's going to be our positives in our days. A good card. Really have that a sense of focus that's going to be for the good, because what we have next is the toil and labour and then poverty. The toil and labour really, you can see it. It's when the Industrial Revolution began in the early 19th century and children were used a lot in those mills to create fabrics in lots of menial chore style of manufacturing and business and all of that. The way to make money was mechanized, and that itself then produced what seems to be that boringness. You know, I mean, it really is standing there and checking that the lines are working. I have no idea whether they were there for 8 hours a day, 7, 5, 12, 16. Who knows? They were used and abused in this type of development of industry and business way back. So what we're looking at for our day today is be aware of that, that we're doing that's too much, the boring, that's not stimulating us enough. But there is some things that we need to be doing today that are that factor of boring. And, it's the not mechanized. It could be whatever you're doing, could be mechanized, but it's getting into actually that it can be sometimes that habit stuff that you're not even aware of. Have an awareness of what you are doing around your day, that you're not going to get your fingers caught in that mechanised system, in that, dull your brain too much by not thinking as you're doing as well. I'm hoping you're understanding that. That's the messages I'm getting through from it. So here we have the dreams. Remember that you can have all sorts of possibilities around how you dream and what you're feeling and thinking into future plans may be. It's the general trend of what your whole life aspect is treading the path of, I suppose. So, put it out there, whatever a passion project might be, something. And then start to do some of that is the boring part of that work, or, setting up, getting things ready to be doing that. And sometimes I saw the poverty one and I thought, oh my gosh, I've got some more comments I just noticed. Sorry, before I keep going. Kay, you're saying hi. Lovely to set hi, Shaz, and all those beautiful hearts. Thank you so much. I hope your day's going well as the start of your Sunday. Morning, Ros, from Caitlin. You're on your smoko. Hope you're well. Probably it's one of those old sayings, isn't it, smoko? Just on a break. You're having a bit of relax of the brain from what you were doing into something different. And give it a break. There's some more. I must scroll up myself too then. And Shailene, good morning to you. Hi, Ros. Been a while, managed to catch you live. Has been a while, hasn't it? But it's lovely to see all who are possibly able to. It is good to see everyone here. And Lee Wallace, definitely your house cleaning today. It's so boring. So I did go for a 2K walk yesterday while the granddaughter rode her bike. Oh, that's lovely. And do you go walking on a beach? Because I'm only a street away from a beach. Can't walk there yet, but anyway. And Caitlin responding, yeah, absolutely, to the brain. Rest the brain, etc. And we have, thanks, Julie. So you've mentioned, yes, you can hear me. So that's great. I know that those who are watching on my, what channels am I going to on my eCam? That's Facebook. You're in, so that must be my Ros Bounty page. I can't get the Ros Bounty page on the Be Live for some reason. It's not coming up in the list. Anyway, that's a technical detail you don't need to know. Here we go. And Lee Wallace's, Caitlin's suggesting to Lee that they should swap. You want to go walking on the beach, do you, Caitlin? Anyway, here we go. From the house cleaning, it's not looking much brighter either when we've got the card next to it that is poverty. Oh my goodness. Now, I looked at that and thought, it's a similar explanation, because what I did do, I have read the guidance that was listed in the book here. I am using it for the Kipper deck because it's one that I've never used before. So as I'm becoming more familiar with it, I'm just reading from the card itself what energy I get from it. But, at this point in time, I am still doing it as the booklet suggests. And here we've got the, where is it? No, what card are we? I was looking up 27. We're 37. I was on the wrong card. No wonder it didn't look right as I was reading that. I'm just going to read that one because it's a challenging card. And it is challenging, even receiving the message from Spirit from it. But it certainly is a young chimney sweep, ragged, dirty clothes atop the dangerous roof with his mop and broom. So he's into the work. It's in 19th century Britain and Switzerland. Abandoned or orphaned boys were purchased for the perilous labour of climbing up and inside the chimneys. and sometimes it was cleaning out the flammable creosote, sometimes when it was still actually on fire, so extremely dangerous. Essentially a short life of miserable child slavery, a far cry from the sheltered life of a privileged lady. So it stands for grinding monetary circumstances, poverty, or a large monetary loss, abstractly. And I'll always look at the positive and try to pick up the positives in any card, because give negative energy, it'll grow. Give positive energy, it flourishes. So it represents the lack of control, a bad position, scarcity, both physical and emotional, or as well as being down on your luck. So as I'm reading this and looking at the cards, the flow, the story that we've got this morning, I do think that it's feeling, from that can be boring, and that you've really got to, just got to do it. And sometimes that doing can bring forward what feels like that, woe is me, I'm just in this hole, your whole energy drops and you feel really poor. You feel that poorness of the energy that you're existing in at the time. Right, and this is talking about today, remember. So just bring that into that feeling of, instead of that it's wasting the money, or that you haven't got to do anything with, or that type of thing. I think the emphasis today is more on that toil and working and having that concentration on what is the unpleasant. And poverty can be unpleasant, but there's also, what is the poverty around? Is it around your mental capabilities at the moment, in not being able to pull yourself out of something that's dragging you down emotionally? Or is it about not being able to uh, help in other ways with people around you, except that, well, you've just got to get in and get dirty and get the job done, and things will pick up, because it is that progress of persistence and getting things done, and knowing that what you're doing, it is actually worthwhile in some aspect somewhere, because that is what life is. It is balance. So as much as it looks, far out, and other words that might go with this, but your dreams, keep allowing those thoughts and positive emotions and whatever else that you can see as the good things and the freedoms to choose here with this distant horizons, that you're going to be able to move through this, that you are going to be doing today, and tomorrow is another day. Okay, now I've got to find where I've got to switch this around back to me. And in this one, I can go, now I can't remember which one I'm on. So it would be, if I hide the wrong one, that one. So I think I just did the right one on the Be Live. Gosh. Oh, gosh. And yeah, let's see some of the comments, and then we can summarise that one. Again, and there you go, Caitlin. No rest around here. You're in, I know an acronym is an acronym for a purpose. You know what you're talking about, and it would be something to do with caring for others. I know that. So you'll be right. And Lee, yes, you do walk on the beach, but that was your holiday photo. You just got back from New South Wales. Wow, yeah. So Caitlin, definitely you can have the 4-year-old granddaughter as well. Oh, I know that feeling. Exactly. And gotta go. Like, bless it to be. Have a great day to me from Caitlin. So she's moved off and into resuming her work. Sure thing, and can work for her. I don't know. My tummy's not going to take any bending at the moment, because I've been trying that and it's not. So you came back from your holiday and your new car got hammered by hailstones and the dollars. Oh, there's that poverty factor in it, isn't it? And oh, wow. There we go with our cards. So as we do look at what we have in front of us, it's just part of a guidance tool that can be used to help us along and understand with what's happening in our day specifically. That's what the tools of any of the type of things that we might use can help us with. It just gives us a little bit of a focal point. It could be tarot deck, it could be the Lenormand, it could be oracles, it might not even be cards, it could be runes. It could be just throw a heap of dice in the air on the table, add the numbers up, and go to a numerology book, what do you call it? Reading, explanation. I can't even think what it's called. Interpretation. That's the one. The same as astrology. You get your interpretations from natal charts and etc. The most important, really, though, is being in touch with your inner self from your heart center, connecting to your soul center and your guiding spirits, those who are around you, and they are with you. Each and every one of us has that presence of other energies surrounding us who've agreed, who are happy to be with us and helping us out. We just need to ask. So those moments where you feel that thought or memory of a loved one who has passed, just have to chat with them and ask them and be ready to receive the answer in those moments, as if you are chatting with them. And what are their words of wisdom to you? Trust that connection. And of course, with anything, discern that it feels right for you, because that's who we are. We each have individual connections in whatever way is absolutely perfect for us individually, but it's all with what our source is. So whatever that means for you too, whether it be God, whether it is Jesus Christ or Allah or whoever, we all have some form of connection with spirit world. So thanks for being here. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm going to continue onward with what is my boring task, and that's called bookwork. As in not writing the books today, it's doing the money side, hence the poverty. It'll probably show up, if I've been spending too much in one area or other. Profit and loss, that's the reason they're called profit and loss sheets, is because there's a profit or a loss. I've been spending a bit. I know one of the years is going to be a loss. We'll see. Exciting stuff, not, but I know how to do it and I'm getting done. Thank you so much for watching and being here with me. Until tomorrow, we'll keep being the best you that you can be, and namaste. Bye for now.